Madam Speaker, a few days ago, we heard amazing testimony in here about a bill that put caps. The cap was 7%. The cap was going to be on property owners and their rent. I heard statement after statement, floor speech after floor speech of how important caps were to the average Washingtonian who was renting a house. I heard, Madam Speaker, that people are hurting, and that is the reason why we needed caps. But Madam Speaker, I'm hearing the exact opposite right now. Why aren't those same people hurting because they couldn't afford their rent, but yet they cannot now afford their utilities, and we're not willing to cap their utilities? Madam Speaker, I have a truck, so I'm sure I'm a large carbon polluter, but every time I go to fill that, here on this side of the state anyway, it cost me probably at least $20 more than I'm going to pick it up in Idaho. Yes, I live in Washington, but I rarely will ever fill my vehicles in Washington State because I could save so much more money with a 5-minute drive. And guess what? When I get there, the whole gas station is filled with Washington plates. They had to build another gas station and add another whole island of pumps because of all the Washingtons at exit 1 on Interstate 90. Madam Speaker, Washingtonians are hurting. Every time they open up their utility envelope, there's a raise. Every time I open up, there's another statement in there saying, guess what, we're raising your rates again. Sorry, we're raising your rates again. If capping is good for rent control, why isn't it good for utility control? If we are going to put a cap on the landowners, the property owners who is actually providing places for people to stay and saying the maximum amount of money that you can charge more in a year is 7%, why is that argument not good here today? Why are those speeches that I listened here so eloquently? The hundreds of emails that I received, Madam Speaker, saying how important it is to put a cap. A cap. They can't afford any more. Yet, this amendment would put a cap, Madam Speaker. This is exactly what all of those emails and all of those Washingtonians have been asking us for. Please cap how much I'm spending each month. Please cap how much I'm spending each month. Over and over again. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Please vote for this amendment.